Good morning, very good morning. This is Jeannette from Makeup Artist, filming from San Antonio, Texas. I welcome all of you for this new makeup tutorial day. I thank you in advance for watching my videos. I did prime my face already with my Must Go Bobbi Brown, the enriched vitamin. So on top of that, I use my Must Go and favorite product from Charlotte Tilbury, which is a Hollywood Flawless Filter. I did conceal my eyes already, as you can notice, using La Mer. Unfortunately, my loves, I throw away the boxes, but the shade that I'm using is Ivory. It's one of the lightest one. And what I like as well from this product, and when you apply it, have a beautiful, beautiful tint, of like it is a very soft, kind of peachy undertone that help you, to smooth and soothe, the dark circle, if it is the case and you don't want to be using color correcting, which is my case. I rather you use product like this with a tiny little tint, because the less product I use on my eyes, the best. More when I'm doing, soft glamour, then you need to have a more pristine kind of skin. I use Gush. This is to cancel my redness. And I use LA color correcting, to cancel my dark circle. This is the two color. I love it because they are infused with vitamins and peptides, and along with another natural product. It's easy to move, easy to diffuse. Please subscribe to my channel, like and comment, so you let me know what do you prefer, what is your preference for my content. The purpose of my channel again is to educate, to teach if you don't know something, okay? I don't know how many of you have heard about the face tape. Okay, normally face tape, we use it, on the eye area to lift, depending, on the kind of look we're going to do. I normally don't use it really much on my eyes, not yet, because it's not much to pull, unless I want to do something really specific that is very random, then I'm going to be using the face tape, okay? The face tape comes like this. Let me show you. The face tape comes like this, okay? In each extreme, you have a little tiny hole, so you insert, your elastic, the one that is going to pull the area that you want to lift. The face tape is the biggest size. You can see, let me show you. So that is the elastics, and these are the tape. I have to order this from Europe, because over here I was unable to find it, not in US. So, but I do found one brand that is I adore this brand. I really and truly love it. So on the elastic, you have the light one for people that are really blonde, and you have the dark one for people that are more like a brown hair, brunette, or black hair. Oh, okay. I never showed you this before, but the most of makeup artists, depending on the look that we're doing, we're going to be using this in models, or I can be using this on myself, because I'm going to be working in a graphic line and application again of rhinestones. So stay with me, please, through the process of this new makeup tutorial day. I'm going to start with the palette from Patrick Ta. This is the original, if I don't mistake, okay? And I'm using this shade here on the bottom to be diffused in my brow bone. And I emphasize, my friends, always be careful, okay, with the product when percent fall out, okay? So if you don't know the formulation very well, I really encourage you, shake your brush. After you dip the brush on the product, make a shake to release the excess, okay? Using Pat McGrath, the Mega Celeste Nirvana palette. This is the palette, and I'm going for this shade over here. This is the pink. So this shade is going to be applied along my mobile eyelid. And I'm going to be using a Makeup by Mario brush. Let me see if I can work with this. If not, I can switch, okay, to a flat brush. One of the things I found this morning when I was applying, this is the mobile eyelid, by the way, my friends, okay? I don't want to go over my crease, because over my crease is going to be the graphic line. So what I found from the La Mer concealer, that is just mesmerizing. No crease. If I can intensify the shade with my finger. Oh yes. Oh look, this is so pretty. Yeah, it worked. I think I like it better with my finger, okay? This creamy, wet, dry formulation from Pat McGrath, look at this. It's just stunning. The tendency that we are going to be facing for this summer, spring, summer, then it makes me really happy, because we are not going to be subject, to just, or all pastel or all soft look or all rhinestone. Is a little bit of everything. And that is what I love the most. In accident, I just pull it and I hurt my ear really bad. I'm going to start mapping, my eyeliner. So let me make one eye off camera for time wise, and I will be creating the second eye with you. Okay, for you, seems like just seconds. Thanks to the magic of the technology in today's day. And I'm going to be applying in a beautiful, beautiful pattern. Rhinestones. I'm going to be working with black. So I'm going to get the middle one, which is the medium size. This is the tiny, tiny, tiny. This is the size that follow. This is slightly bigger, and this is the biggest. I'm going to apply a little bit of the Callus glue, the one that I have here, on the back of my hand. I already cleaned my hand. So I'm going to be using my small bat by Mikey. I just finished with the application of the rhinestones on this eye, along, with every single detail. I'm proceeding to continue with doing this eye. If I have to give you a feedback about what is the easiest way to do this kind of thing, and what is the hardest when you are creating something like this, the hardest is to map, create, with the rhinestones, the lines that you already map. So as you can see, the graphic line need to be pretty much perfect, but It's not a meaning, you know. You cannot do some kind of a, you know, like instead of applying everything straight in a line, to do some design. I'm working with a Tom 4, the defining eye pencil. Is a liquid eyeliner. My friends, I have like a year this pen. What a best investment. What a good investment I did on this pen. And still painting like in the very first day, okay? So now I'm proceeding and do my waterline with the hourglass. 1.5 millimeter eye gel pencil. I can start by doing this eye differently, okay? But I normally, when I do that in the second eye, always is easier. So I start doing it how it is more convenient for me, because you need to understand, if you did one eye, you can assure that you already have the experience of this eye already. So for that reason, this one is going to be way, way easier. So now I'm going under my eyelashes. It's an angled pencil, eye brush. So I'm going to be dipping it on the palette you already know I use a lot. Is the MAC Cosmetic Art Library. It is designer. That is the name. The difference of the intensity of the product before and after applying, you know, the eyeshadow. Make it very matte. I put this little thing because it helped me, you know, to resist a little bit the fallout. I have to make sure, you know, that I'm going to make the symmetry happen. So when I close my eye, I want to see the same symmetry on the wing. Okay? As a creative makeup look, my loves, you understand. I go step by step, creating, mapping, fixing, and doing all what I need to do, okay? Taking as consideration that I have deep state of eyes, I'm proceeding and giving a tiny little depth to the crease. I did it on this one, okay? It's just a tiny little bit. And I'm using one shade that is a tiny little bit darker than the pink, but it's still in the same family, okay? It is the time to start working on the line. It is kind of scary. So as you see, the top line is overlapping the wing line. Also, my friend, when you are doing this kind of work, or let us say that you love this look so much and you want to recreate this look, always take in consideration the shape of your eyes, okay? If you have turned down eyes, of course you need to make the lines upward, okay? So it's tricks you can use to make that happen, okay? If you really want to start practicing, it's nothing better than using this pencil, okay? Okay, so this is the first part and was the hardest one, okay? Like I'm saying, they need to be on the same level because we have to be looking for the symmetry. So now, my friend, with the angle brush, if we want to refine that line, again, I'm going to be dipping on my palette. I've been finding out that this palette is not available anymore because it is a limited edition from MAC Cosmetic. It's the only thing, if I have to say about a MAC Forever, a MAC Cosmetic, I'm sorry, is a lot of fallout on that palette, but the pigmentation is extremely high. Look at makeup, my loves. You should be looking as artistry. I study advanced makeup artistry. When I think of makeup, I think of art. And let me tell you, for an artist to find the true signature of, or the true self, or the true touch, whatever the name you want to give it, because this require a lot of time, okay? Can take years until you find, what is the area in which you want to pursue it, okay? If I'm here in front of you right now, exposing, with my pros and cons on the making, is because I really, really love teaching. It's a La Mer. So with the angle of my brush, I keep refining the line. Next step is to start working on the application of the rhinestones. I just finished with the application of the rhinestones. This is how it is. Making sure that the top line, graphic line, is overlapping on the lower wing line, okay? And unfortunately, the palette from MAC is presenting a lot of fallout, okay? I finish with the eye, my loves. It's just applying the setting powder, and that prevent all the transfer. Now I'm going to continue applying my Chanel number 1. Just the shade I'm using is the B20 Chanel number 1. So I'm proceeding and soaking my brush into the product and applying it from the center out. You already know me. I'm going to be using my Hourglass Butterfly palette, okay, to give a tiny little light. I swipe in between the 3 shades. It's just light, okay? This palette and the powder is micro finishing. It's just mesmerizing. Look at this. But at the same time, that help you to set, you know, your foundation. I'm going to be using the elephant to give a little warmth to my face. And I'm going to do this one. Like to diffuse the product upward, okay? So I'm using 2 brushes. One brush is to apply the product on the chunky, because look, the color is good enough so I can use it as my contour. And I kill the chunky. So and then most of the time I like just to give a little definition. This is the elephant. I used today the elephant and the butterfly. I have the tiger as well that I just love it. Look at this. Okay, one of these I'm going to make a look with that, okay? So when my face is really shiny, more shiny than what I want, I just grab a tiny little bit of my Givenchy magic powder. Then I have a love-hate relationship. Okay, look at this. From Pat McGrath. I think if I blend both, oh yes, look at this. Actually, I'm going to use Sonia G fan brush, okay? The combination of both colors are just mesmerizing, okay? I did combine the super pink and this kind of coral. You make sure you don't have any demarcation lines. As you see, then I have all my face, you know, completely clear, you know, from hairs. With more reason, I need to make sure, my loves, that the blending that I'm doing, more for the purpose of the pictures, is going to be immaculate. Look, I'm using the same shade from the blushes. What a gorgeous shade, actually. This is one of the things I really admire on the products from Pat McGrath. I always like to feather out with my finger, and not all the time using a brush, because of that is going to give my lips, you know, more volume. Tell me if you really enjoy this kind of makeup look. So I did apply the mascara from Gucci, Le Obscure. I'm going to teach you another thing. If you think you overdo the lips, always go with your concealer brush and soothe a little bit. Look, the excess. So this makeup look is coming to an end. Okay, so my friends, I hope that you really enjoyed today's makeup look. I really hope that you learned something out of all this on the making of this creation, this dramatic high fashion makeup look. You can do it without earrings. For example, if you don't like the earrings, you can just do it without the earrings, and that is going to look good as well. Okay, since the blouse is one shoulder off, I was just wanting to give a little bit of something to my ears. If you have any question regarding the product I used today, please ask question. I will be answering everything. I will be listing, okay, every single product, you know, on the video. So this video, I'm going to try to speed up, you know, the process of the editing so you can have access to it. My videos are filmed 4K. I use 50% on natural light, 50% of artificial light for the purpose of the performance of the product, so you can see much better, you know, the final product. Here, look, I have an extra light on top of me. So thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, please. Like, give me thumb up, you know, and just comment, please. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you again so much. Thank you for your attention. And again, I really hope you enjoy the process of this makeup look, okay? A makeup look like this can take easy 5 hours, okay? It's more for, you know, the application of the rhinestones than require, you know, because I did a pattern that I have to repeat on this eye. It's not a straight, you know, application of the rhinestone. Actually have a pattern. Bye.